And we have team coverage of the Supreme Court's DOMA decision. Here locally, a same-sex couple that's been together for over 20 years is celebrating that decision. They say they've acted just like any other married couple does, though their marriage has been only legally recognized in New York State. WENY-HD's Tanja Rekhi met with them today. Now, Tanja, this has to be a sigh of relief for them.
Renata, the couple was shocked when they heard the decision this morning. They didn't think they would feel so emotional about the decision, but yes, it was definitely a sigh of relief for them.
Connie and Louise Sullivan Bloom have been together for over 20 years. But up until the Supreme Court's ruling today, they weren't eligible for federal benefits currently available to married heterosexual couples.
Even when New York State changed the laws, we could have filed together state taxes, but then it would have cost twice as much because then he would have had to redo it.
Right. For federal.
That's just one of many roadblocks Connie and Louise faced. They got married in Canada in 2003 and later in New York when same-sex marriage became legal under the Marriage Equality Act. Connie legally adopted Louise's daughter, Zoe, when she was born 18 years ago.
When Zoe was young, she was ill. Louise was away on a business trip. And I went to the pediatricians, and at the pediatricians, they challenged my, my relationship with Zoe.
And she legally adopted me when I was born, so even though they weren't legally married for my whole life, she was still legally my mom.
Now Zoe's gearing up for college at Skidmore in Saratoga Springs. Another unexpected bump in the road, filling out paperwork for financial aid.
Had forms for the federal government and forms for the state government, and it depended on what state the college was that she was looking in.
And she applied to 12 schools.
Even just something so practical as that I mean, college is a really exciting time and stuff, and they had to be worrying about all this. Oh, well, we're not allowed to be legally married, so it means this for you and this for you. And
for the Sullivan Bloom family, things are starting to fall into place. Next step, a celebration for their legal love.
Well, we reached out to over 24 churches for their reaction to DOMA, all declining to comment on the decision on camera. Tanja Rekhi, WENY-HD News.